I don't think I've seen anything like it since Messi.
He's a chosen one.
Yeah.
He's a chosen one after Messi.
The best player in the world right now is Lamine Yamal.
Before turning 18, Lamine Yamal rewrote football's rulebook.
He'd broken all the records in terms of youngest to play in La Liga, youngest to score, youngest to assist, youngest to play for Barca. It's just crazy what he's done. He's broken all those records. He's the youngest. Lamine Yamal, aka the youngest.
Barcelona's youngest superstar lives not in excess, but in quiet grace. From multi-million-dollar villas to a girlfriend who shares his spotlight, this is the untold story of how a teenage prodigy spends his fortune. The Meteoric Rise. Born July 13, 2007, in Esplugues de Llobregat, Lamine Yamal grew up between two modest worlds, his mother's small apartment in Granollers and his father's humble flat in Matar. Roots traced to Morocco and Equatorial Guinea. Identity forged on Catalonia's concrete fields. In Rocafonda, a working-class neighborhood filled with migrant dreams, a 4-year-old Yamal kicked his first ball with the fearlessness of destiny. By 6, FC Barcelona scouts saw what others couldn't, a child with vision far beyond his years. At La Masia, the legendary academy, Yamal didn't just train, he transformed. Coaches said he played like he could already see the next frame of the match. April 29, 2023. The light arrived. At only 15, Yamal made his debut against Real Betis, becoming Barcelona's youngest player in almost a century. Fearless, precise, electric. Barcelona lifted La Liga that season. A new name whispered across Europe. The 2023-24 season turned whispers into headlines. At 16, Yamal became La Liga history's youngest scorer. His $1 billion release clause stunned the world. Then came 2024-25. Transformation from promise to power. At 17, Yamal scored in both El Clásico and Champions League semi-finals, leading Barcelona to a domestic treble. With 18 goals in 55 matches and the iconic number 10 shirt, the same number once worn by Lionel Messi, Yamal became more than a prodigy. He became a pillar. Euro 2024 crowned him the tournament's revelation with dazzling assists and a thunderous goal against France. A year later, he helped Spain lift the Nations League trophy. By 2025, with 100 club games, 23 national caps and awards like the Copa Trophy and Golden Boy lining his shelf, Yamal's legend was no longer a question. It was a timeline in motion. The $14 million villa. Hidden within ultra-exclusive Ciutat Diagonal in Esplugues de Llobregat, Lamine Yamal's private villa rises like a white gem in the green hills above Barcelona. Once owned by Gerard Piqué and Shakira, the property now carries a new spirit, youthful, calm, and full of promise. He purchased the estate October 28, 2025, after 3 months of discreet negotiation for an estimated $14 million. Spread across 4,000 square meters, the residence is a complex of 3 interconnected houses, 2 main buildings of 869 and 371 square meters linked by white stone walkways framed by cypress trees. From the entrance, the house whispers Yamal's philosophy: freedom with discipline, simplicity with elegance. Glass doors reveal an open-plan living area bathed in Mediterranean light. White walls and pale oak floors blend seamlessly. A low ivory sofa and glass coffee table anchor the calm. On walls hang abstract Catalan artworks, subtle traces of culture and modernity. The kitchen forms the villa's heart. Designed with Italian minimalism, it features a 10-seat wooden dining table glowing beneath suspended glass lights. Built-in cabinetry, dual ovens, a wine cellar, and a sleek central island. Soon it will become the setting for quiet dinners with Nicole, the Argentine singer who will share this home with him. Beyond the dining area lies the lounge and leisure zone. Once Shakira's recording studio, now set to become a personal creative space for Yamal and Nikki. The lower level holds a pristine white billiard room, cozy library, and private cinema. His private gym overlooking the garden through floor to ceiling glass doubles as a meditation retreat where sunlight and silence fuel recovery after long matches. The ensuite bathroom, designed like a spa, includes a square soaking tub, twin mirrors framed in silver, and orchids resting on marble. Outside, twin swimming pools shimmer in jade hues, surrounded by teak decking, white loungers, and towering palms. A mini outdoor bar and dining terrace glow, with hidden floor lighting, creating an atmosphere made for Barcelona's golden evenings. Yamal plans to add a tennis court, mini football pitch, and rehabilitation studio, transforming the estate into a private training resort. Security matches the luxury. Multi-layered surveillance, thermal cameras, 3-meter hedges, and automatic gates protect the property. Houses for family, the ultimate gesture. The first home Yamal ever bought wasn't for himself. It was for his grandmother in Rocafonda, Matar, the woman who raised him when football was just a dream. Her house is small, sunlit, and surrounded by lemon trees. A cozy living room filled with family photos, and the soft scent of Moroccan spices drifting from the kitchen. She still cooks the same traditional dishes that once nourished him as a boy. Every weekend, Yamal drives back to visit her, away from the noise of fame. Sitting in the little garden where she tells him, "Never forget your roots." He often calls her his greatest inspiration. The beating heart behind the number 304 he celebrates after every goal. A few kilometers away along Matar's tranquil coastline stands the modern apartment Yamal bought for his mother and younger brother Keen. Bright and elegant, the 120-square-meter home overlooks the sea with 2 bathrooms, a private garage, and calm green views. His mother Sheila still works part-time and keeps life simple. Yamal visits often, helping Keen with schoolwork or sharing quiet dinners as the sun sets over the Mediterranean. In an interview with La Vanguardia 2025, he said, "Buying a home for my mom felt incredible. It has everything she ever dreamed of." And in the heart of Barcelona, Yamal gave his father a penthouse in Eixample, one of the city's most elegant districts. The 180-square-meter residence opens to a breathtaking view of Gaudí's Casa Batlle, an everyday reminder of art, ambition, and legacy. The building features a gym, pool, and 24-hour security upgraded after an incident last year. Inside, Yamal's room is simple but full of meaning. A PS5 on the shelf, his Euro 2024 medal on display, and the scent of his father's cooking drifting from the kitchen. 3 homes, 3 hearts, each one a reflection of love before luxury. The $25 million fortune. At just 18, Lamine Yamal stands not only as a football prodigy, but as one of the youngest millionaires in the sport. With an estimated net worth of $8 million, his rise isn't built on excess. It's built on vision, timing, and quiet power. Nearly 80% of his income doesn't come from the pitch, but from the value of his name. Adidas was the first to see it, signing him to a record-breaking $34 million deal over 10 years, paying around $3-4 million annually, and making him the youngest ambassador in the brand's history. That partnership opened the floodgates. Oppo, Beats by Dre, Konami eFootball, and Powerade each aligned their image with his energy and focus. Together, these collaborations bring in over $6 million a year, proving that charisma, when authentic, is as bankable as talent. Then came the defining moment. His FC Barcelona contract in May 2025, valued at $18.2 million per season with performance bonuses that could add another $8 million. It's secured until 2031, protected by a staggering $1.1 billion release clause, signaling that Barcelona sees him not as potential, but as legacy. Add his social media influence, more than 10 million followers generating about $400,000 annually, and Yamal's yearly income now exceeds $25 million. Yet despite the numbers, there's no sign of extravagance. He still moves with the calm of someone raised on humility, a teenager turned global icon who understands that true wealth isn't what you spend, but what you build. The girlfriend, Nikki Nicole. Beyond the pitch and the properties, Yamal's personal life has captured global attention, particularly his relationship with Argentine singer Nikki Nicole. The couple has kept their romance relatively private, but reports confirm she will share his Barcelona villa. Nikki Nicole, known for her trap and reggaeton hits, brings her own stardom to the relationship. With millions of followers and a thriving music career, she matches Yamal's youthful energy and grounded approach to fame. Friends describe them as supportive of each other's dreams, understanding the pressures of fame while protecting the quiet moments that matter most. Giving back, philanthropy at 18. Even at 18, Lamine Yamal proves that greatness is measured not only in goals, but in generosity. In November 2024, Yamal became a UNICEF ambassador, accepting the role without payment or ceremony. He announced it through a touching Instagram video, reading a letter to his younger brother Keane about every child's right to play and dream. The clip went viral worldwide, with his simple message, "Playing makes children happy," turning into a symbol of hope for millions. A month later, he returned to La Masia, gifting 100 pairs of headphones worth about $20,000 to the Academy's young players. "It's better to share with my friends at La Masia," he said, a small but meaningful gesture of gratitude toward his beginnings. Yamal may not have a foundation yet, but his actions already define him, a young star using success to inspire kindness, reminding the world that the greatest victories begin with compassion. The daily life of a prodigy. Away from the roar of stadiums, Lamine Yamal lives a life defined by simplicity, family, and quiet discipline. Now based in Saint-Jean-d'Esp, he shares his days between training sessions with Barcelona and evenings surrounded by the people who keep him grounded. His parents, grandmother, and younger brother Keane often visit on weekends. Family dinners remain sacred. Laughter over home-cooked Moroccan meals reminds him where it all began. Mornings start early with stretching, meditation, and light breakfast before heading to training. Afternoons are for recovery, music through his Beats headphones, PlayStation with friends, or short walks through peaceful streets near his apartment. Despite his fame, Yamal still enjoys ordinary pleasures, helping his brother with homework, visiting his grandmother in Rocafonda, or meeting childhood friends for coffee by the sea in Matar. Social media, though powerful, plays a small part in his daily rhythm. He uses it sparingly, sharing family moments or motivational posts for fans. When he's not playing, he studies languages and football analytics, preparing for a life that extends beyond the pitch. At just 18, Lamine Yamal has built an empire worth $8 million, signed deals totaling over $50 million, and purchased homes for every family member who believed in him. Yamal's journey proves that greatness can blossom quietly, guided by love, discipline, and purpose. His story has only just begun, but his values have already outshone his fame. This is Lamine Yamal, teenage prodigy, millionaire, philanthropist, and proof that in a world obsessed with excess, the greatest luxury is staying true to who you are. Which part of Yamal's lifestyle impressed you most? The family homes, the fortune, or his humble approach to fame? Drop a comment and subscribe for more stories of athletes living their dreams with heart and purpose.